Hi folks, Chris Anderson with Mountain Comfort RV. I'm going to first of all apologize. Our sound quality for a couple videos we're doing this week is not going to be up to its normal high level of excellence. Our microphone died, it's sad, and the new one is on order, and by later this week we'll have it. But for now we're just going with the live camera mic. There will be a little more wind noise and stuff like that. There's just not much we can do about it, but we can't wait. The 2018 Newmars are here, are rolling in now. We've gotten 4 or 5 of them. I got to get some videos done. I can't wait till 2-3 days for that microphone to come in. We're excited about it. I'm excited to show them to you. So without further ado, here is a 2018 Baystar 3401. Take a good look. This is the full-blown Baystar, not the Baystar Sport. So this is a fully optioned in motorhome. Things like 22.5-inch aluminum wheels. Of course, it's full body paint with a metal wrapped awning and frameless windows. Gorgeous paint job. I forget, they always rename all the paint jobs and all the paint schemes and the interior colors. It's 6 months before I can remember them all. When we go inside, I'll cheat and I'll look at the sticker. I'll be able to tell you what the name of this paint scheme is. But let me show you some features on the outside. First of all, new for 2018, that guy right there. That's actually a flagpole holder. There's a little accessory that slides down in there. Will hold your flagpole in the campground, so you're not drilling holes in your motorhome or tying it with zip ties to the ladder or something. No, we've got it all integrated in there. That's a nice little feature from Newmar. Side cameras, of course. Now I'm going to have Tony move towards the front of the motorhome a little bit, because one of the things new for 2018 is the front and rear caps have been changed. Okay, these were completely redesigned. You do this every few years to keep things fresh, but these are a complete redesigned front and rear cap. We'll get the rear one in a minute. New grille, as you can see. And new for 2018, this is just like the high-end Newmars now. The windshield is actually automotively bonded in place. It's not a rubber gasket anymore, like some of the competitors are still using. This is actually an automotive bonding. So put in just like your car windshield. So that's a good thing. Won't have any leakage with that. As we go back, I'm going to show you some of these compartments are occupied, but we do have some really good storage, but that's more towards the back. Okay, in here I see our converter in there, our inverter's in here as well. So we've got some electronics. Here's a big storage, and that's complete pass-through up at the top there. These are lighted compartments. We have a Sony television built into the wall, not down below it where it's eating up your basement storage. And this TV is on a swing arm, so you can pull it out and push it towards the front or the back, and then when you're done, they're just really strong magnets that hold it in place. So how easy is that? All right, now we get in this compartment. We have a little bit of storage there, but the main thing I like to show here is that is your freshwater tank. Number one, when it's time to drain the freshwater tank, the valve to do that is very, very easy to get to. Okay. Number two, this compartment, whenever your furnace is running, they do pump a little bit of heat in here to keep things nice and warm. Furnace is located right above it, so that's convenient. Come back, you can see either your gray or your black tank. That's probably your black tank there. You do have accessory hookups out here for plugging in any 110 items you might want to plug in out here on your awning side of the coach, and of course it is a power awning. Moving on back, we have a generator. This is a 5500 watt, that's the bigger one. That's the Onan, that's big enough to run 2 air conditioners. So this is a 50 amp service on this coach. It's a 5500 watt generator. Like all the Newmars, the slide rooms are recessed into the wall. They're not a big piece of plastic that hides this. It actually is flush. Being flush like that means no wind noise, no chance for water getting in, that type of thing. All right, and then here's some of our big outside storage. For a gas coach, this is significant. Again, it's fully finished off compartments, pass through, and they are lighted as well. Okay. Go to the back, you see our new front cap for the back. We'll pan out and get a good view of that. This coach will tow 5,000 pounds. That frameless window in the back looks really good. This is built on the Ford F53 chassis. The F53 chassis, of course, you're going to have your V10 engine and your 6-speed automatic torque shift transmission. All right, let's take a quick look at the other side, and then I'll get you where I know you want to go, which is on the inside. That's what you want to see. All right. As you can see, it is a 50 amp shore power cord. There's an extra floor tile for the tiles that are on the inside. They like to give you extras of those. More storage. We have fuel fill and sewer hose storage. So your sewer hose has its own little spot to stay in. We don't like sewer hoses mingling with other objects. Here's our gray tank. And we have freshwater, whole house water filter in here. This is where we hook up to the city water connection. Hot and cold water out here to wash up with. So, and a black tank fill, or a black tank flush. So that's nice. Moving forward, there's where we dump the sewer. Exciting stuff. There's our winterization hose for when we get ready to do our RV winterization. Step over here. You can see a couple of things, more storage. So you can see all around this coach has good outside storage. You don't see on gas coaches pull-out battery trays, okay? We have 4 house batteries, 4 12-volt house batteries, and they're on a pull-out slide just like the high-end diesels. So nice to be able to access your batteries for maintenance purposes. Propane. Pretty self-explanatory, easy to get to, easy to fill. All right, I know we want to go see the inside of this coach. Let's go do that right now. Okay, I know people like to see these without the slides opened up at first. So this is how your motorhome looks going down the road. We have a nice walkway through here. Plenty of width. That's at least 18 inches wide all the way back through. The only snug spot is right here. Okay, I do have to turn a little sideways, but it's not difficult. I'm not a small guy. If I need to get into the bathroom, that's easy. Certainly getting into the refrigerator is easy. I can get back to the bed and lay on the bed without too much effort. So, like I said, this is about the only snug spot in the motorhome, and I guess every motorhome has a little bit of a tight area in it. So when it's opened up, you'll see why they do it that way. It makes for a very nice living room area, and I think it's well worth the trade-off. So give us a minute, we'll get this opened up. Okay, we are inside of our 2018 Baystar 3401. Can't wait to show you some of the features. One that was pretty jaw-dropping for me. We'll get to that in a moment. When we saw this introduced at the Newmar dealer meeting, it's pretty impressive. It just goes to show you, this is the company that invented the slide out. This is the company that invented the flat floor slide. They never quit creating. They never quit thinking outside the box. So we love them, and I think you're going to love some of the changes. Every year they just get a little bit better. Let me show you some of the changes on the inside. Let's start up at the front. In the driver's compartment here, it's a completely redesigned dash. The whole driver's area is laid out just a little bit differently. Went to this gray color accent in here. I apologize, it's a little dark in the driver's area right now, so I hope you can see everything adequately. If we open the blinds, the sunshine really messes with our camera, so we have to kind of just go off of the lighting that's in the coach. But nice little cubby here for popping the cell phone into while you're going down the road. One of the things, I don't know if you can see this, but there's actually a dual USB port on this side of the dash over here. So if the driver needs to plug in his phone or his GPS or whatever little object he wants to charge, you can certainly do that. Of course, this has a full automatic leveling system. You've got your cup holder up here as well. Controls to start the generator, that type of thing are right over here. Your front shade is a power shade as well, and controls for that are here. Now the backup and side cameras are displayed on this monitor right here. And then we have a Sony Sirius capable radio, and it even has the Bluetooth microphone in it as well. So you can sync your phone to this. Pull this down right here, and we actually have that's a 12-volt port. Okay. And then the passenger has their own compartment over there as well. Let's show you some of that. It's redesigned also. Nice flat dashboard, which is good for a few things. Sometimes people like to pop their feet up there. Not a bad idea. But certainly you could throw a tablet or a laptop up there also. I love this. This little table just pops out. How easy is that to turn this into a workstation? It's hard to see, but we've got two USB ports right down here. They're so easy to get to for the passenger. You do have a 110, then you have a 12-volt port down there as well. So what else could you need up in this area? One nice thing that Newmar did kind of across the board for 2018 is make this cabinet smaller, which is good because it's a head knocker, particularly on the diesels. This is a gas coach, but particularly on the diesels, this was a head knocker. It's really not now. So they took this compartment. You can still put in your audio visual stuff up here, like your satellite receiver and stuff like that, but since it doesn't have to have that huge Sony system in it, the Sony home theater system, which we loved, but it was just big, this cabinet can be a little smaller, which is great. Okay. Also, that they made these cabinets bigger. Okay. Of course, we have a padded vinyl ceiling in our Newmar product. And then lots of ductwork right down the middle. Now you've got two rows, your left row and your right row. Your row on the right there is the output ducts for your air conditioning. The row on the left is actually your input ducts, your return ducts. Most coaches just have one or maybe two return ducts for the entire coach. Newmar puts as many returns in as they have outputs. They do that for a couple reasons. Number one, it's more efficient. Number two, it actually gets the air conditioner out of the RV. Newmar uses a really thick roof, and with a really thick roof, it's big enough they can actually get the air conditioner, instead of it being a drop-in unit where it actually protrudes into the RV, it's up on top of the roof where that's not an issue. It's like the difference in noise level is the difference between having a window air conditioner running right next to you or having central air. Which do you prefer? Well, same type of setup here. That's why Newmar's cooling systems work so well, and they're so darn quiet. So this is kind of a Newmar standard here. So something to keep in mind as you're looking at other brands. We come over here. This is our control center for the Newmar, right above the door. And whether we're opening or closing our awning or turning off our disconnects, our tank levels are in here as well. Water heater controls, whatever you want to do, turn either of your inverters on. There's an entertainment inverter and there's a refrigerator inverter. Even your heated tank pads are in here. So whatever you're trying to accomplish in the coach, the controls for it are probably in here. This is a new wood color. I believe they call this Calypso. This is new for 2018. Good look. They did away with Empire Maple. This is just a little bit more of a modern color here. I love the look of it. You got great lighting across the top of the slide room built in, and it looks really good with the Calypso woodwork there. Alright, I'm going to move back into the kitchen. We'll go through that a little bit. Everybody likes to see the kitchen storage when we do these walk-arounds on there. So get a good look at your overhead cabinet there. Got a nice cabinet up here for like a flat pans, like pizza pans or your rectangular pans. Okay. And then all kinds of storage here. We'll start opening these up. Some motorhomes, believe it or not, don't have a lot of drawer space. Take a look at this. This one does. So outstanding kitchen storage on this. Corian countertops that are made right there at Newmar. They cut, buff, polish, hand sand, all of this right there at the Newmar facility in Napanee, Indiana. They make all their own backsplashes as well. That is also Corian. We have a 30-inch residential microwave, and this is a convection oven combination. Okay. We have a 3-burner propane cooktop. Went to a residential refrigerator this year, which is nice. Okay. Actually, we'll open that up so people can see. The residential refrigerators have been kind of trickling down the RV line for a while now. I mean, I saw them as far back as about 10 years ago in high-end diesel pushers, but that technology wasn't quite there yet. Batteries have gotten so much better lately. I mean, the electric car is actually becoming a viable option. That's how much better batteries are, and inverters have gotten, the technology with the inverters that power these while you're going down the road has gotten so much better that it's truly become something where we're seeing a lot of different items with residential refrigerators. You don't need the propane-based refrigerator anymore. You can go for a couple of days off this just running off of batteries, and when you're going down the road you can go indefinitely because your engine charges your bank of batteries powers your inverter powers your refrigerator. It's very cyclical, and you can go forever. So makes it very, very nice. That's the way of the future in RVs. Okay. We have a double bowl stainless steel sink. Get a good look at that. Pull out sink sprayer. Makes life easy when you're filling up those pans that might be too big to fit into the sink. Now over here we have a Dream Dinette. The Dream Dinette is simply a nice booth. It's a really comfortable booth, but it actually is easy to make into a bed because you can drop this table down just by releasing that. I gotta get those cushions out of there obviously, but it makes it very, very easy as compared to in years past you had the poles and you had to get the poles out, lift the table off, pull the poles out, find a place to stow the poles. Pain in the butt. This is so much easier. As you can see with the window treatments that we have here, we actually have the Mcd Style Shades here. This is during the day, you can still kind of see out, but nobody can see in. And at night, there's actually a darker shade you can pull down, just like that, and you can have complete privacy. So those are wonderful compared to day-night shades or certainly any other type of blinds out there that they're using. These are a big hit. People love these. All right, without further ado, I think I have to show you my favorite feature of 2018 from the Newmar lineup. And I didn't see this one coming. Sometimes there's little things that, boy, I think they should do this or something like that. But this one, I never thought of it. And it totally took me by surprise. So bear with me, but I want to show how easy this is. Okay, so I know you're expecting, you know, hey, he's going to fold out that height a bit. Well, it's a little different than that. You didn't see that coming, did you? All right, what are we doing here? We actually have bunk beds in a sofa. So if you've got kids that don't need to sleep together, you don't want to put them on a regular height of bed, you can order this sofa in as an option. This is really a slick setup. Okay, this comes up like this. Got a little ladder for going up to the top here, and then this sets up. Like that. The same thing here. Actually, this flips over, and this actually becomes for whoever your top bunk occupant is. This actually becomes their little protector, so they don't fall out of bed. They'll stand up like that. How about that? Okay, this is available exclusively from Newmar. It's made by Flex Steel. Newmar helped Flex Steel design and build this and mock it up, and the reward for that is they get exclusivity. So if you want this, you can't find this on any other brand of motorhome. Nobody. It's not out there. This is available exclusively for Newmar. So it is really a slick setup. If you want more of a traditional height of bed, you can still do that. But if you've got, and by the way, this will hold 300 pounds on the top bunk and whatever you want to put on the bottom bunk. So this isn't for kids. It's a long sofa. I could sleep up there. Certainly I could sleep down there. Completely different setup. So like I said, love it. All right, moving on, but I love that feature. Check out that pantry. Pull out drawers, ball bearing drawer glides, they're full extension. These are adjustable in height. Look how wonderful our entertainment center is. It kind of feels like a living room. Got a nice TV on the angle. Of course, we have a fireplace. You can turn that fireplace on just for ambiance, or you can turn that fireplace on to create heat. Your choice, but they did this straight across from the sofa, so it's very, very comfortable whether you're sitting at the booth, if you're sitting at the driver's or passenger seats and have them rotated around, or you're sitting on the sofa. You got a great little living room area here, a TV big enough to see it. This is new for 2018. I told you they did away with the big Sony system above the head that we used for years. It was just big. Well, thankfully electronics are getting smarter and smaller. This is Bluetooth capable. It certainly plays when you do TVs or DVDs, your sound all comes through here. This is a nice little system, and it's Bose, so you know I don't have to tell you it sounds incredible. You'll love that. What we like most about it though is that it's small. You're just not dealing with those behemoth of systems anymore. Again, that's the way of the future. Newmar's pushing the bar. This bathroom is a lot bigger than you would think. Good countertop space, good storage throughout the bathroom, big neo-angle shower. I'm not going to get in there to show that. It's big, but it's not that big for me and a cameraman. Alright, as we work back, we have a nice wardrobe, or linen closet if you want to call it that. Let's see, let's unlock. Okay, nice hanging space there. Drawers below. So look at all this storage for longer term RVing, and we haven't even made it to the bedroom yet. And we've got a full wardrobe, we've got a linen closet, and we have 2 drawers. Okay. Now once we go back into the bedroom, we have 2 more wardrobes. Those are lit. Okay. And spot up here for another DVD player, so you have a separate DVD player for the front and the rear of the coach. 6 more drawers. Lots of Corian, and that's real Corian, that's not the imitation stuff. And then if we look over here on the nightstands, those are new for this year. Last year those were just kind of shelves. Now they actually have this cabinet down below, so more storage. There are outlets on either side of the bed. And by the way, it's a king size bed in a 34-foot motorhome. That's pretty cool. All LED lighting throughout the coach. So how slick is that? Alright, we'll get a shot up from the back going forwards here. I'm going to check my cheat sheet to make sure I told you about all the 2018 features I wanted to tell you about. I'm going to get a teleprompter. We're not that high tech yet. I forgot one. But if I tell you now, Tony doesn't have to edit the video later. So, right this way. For years, Newmar has done the televators in the RVs. This one does not have a televator, okay? But what they've done on the 2018 Baystars is on the units that they do have the televator that goes up and down. They used to have the switch right next to the televator. Now they put it on the opposite wall where the seating is, so it actually makes more sense that way. So, hope that answers all your questions on the 2018s. If it doesn't, please call me. My name is Chris Anderson. I'm with Mount Comfort RV, and I'll be right back soon to show you some more Newmars. Thank you.